Oops. Hey guys, how is it going? It's Mr. Zebel here. We're going to talk about sleep and immunity, how they are linked. Um, I guess, hey guys and gals, right? Seventh grade. Uh, how does sleep and immunity work together? We're going to learn about it today. I know if you're like me, you're short on sleep. I have a toddler. What your guys' excuses are, I don't know, but I bet a lot of you are. So, quick facts. We're gonna run through a PowerPoint. We're gonna watch a little short video. You'll have a 5 question quiz to answer, and that wraps up this week for your health assignment online. So it says right here, about half of all Americans report difficulty with this at least occasionally. The National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration have estimated that it causes 100,000 auto crashes each year. It is attributed to 1,500 traffic related deaths and tens of thousands of injuries and lasting disabilities. It has been associated with behavior problems in youth, including hyperactivity, impulsivity, and attention. It's been associated with difficulty in concentration. It has been found to impair the ability to perform tasks involving memory, learning, and logic. And it lowers your immune system. What is it? It is called inadequate. Can Mr. Zebel read? It is called inadequate sleep. I had it last night. Maybe that's why I'm not reading well. Okay? It means you're not sleeping enough. So, do you get enough sleep? Do this checklist. Does it take more than 30 minutes to fall asleep at night? Do you wake up frequently during the night? Do you wake up too early in the morning? Do you have a difficult time going back to sleep if you wake up during the night? When you awaken, do you feel groggy and lethargic? Do you feel drowsy during the day, particularly during monotonous situations? Monotonous means like you're just bored, just sitting there. Do you? This guy does. If you answered yes to any of the 6 questions, you may have sleep debt. Most teens need between 8.5 and 10 hours of sleep each and every night. If you are sleeping less, you may have sleep debt. Raise your hand if you sleep for less than 8.5 hours every night. This guy. Sleep is essential for good health, mental and emotional functioning, and safety. Insufficient sleep is linked to increased blood pressure, weight gain, headaches, diabetes, depression, attention disorder, and impaired immune system. Look at that little monkey. I'm not sure what's on there. He's sleeping though. Probably doesn't have headache. I get headaches. I gain weight, and I definitely have troubles focusing when I don't get enough sleep. People with sleeping disorders. But this guy, by this guy I mean me. People have sleeping disorders, have difficulty staying awake during the day, and are likely to be less productive. Me. Lack of sleep can impair judgment and even damage your relationships with others because it causes emotional instability and difficulty processing and communicating information. Studies show that adequate sleep enhances attentiveness, concentration, and mood and motivation. I am way more motivated when I have sleep. Oh, there we go. Before the light bulb, ding, was invented about 100 years ago, people tended to sleep about 9 hours a night. Because of the round-the-clock entertainment, such as radio, TV, computers, people are sleeping less and less. Who looks at their cell phone every night before they go to sleep? That's me looking at you, everybody. Okay, I'm guilty too, but I fall asleep easy. Non-REM sleep. Okay, what happens when you sleep? First, you start with non-REM or REM sleep. Stage 1, light sleep. Stage 2, onset of sleep, breathing and heart rate are regular. Body temp drops. That's why you want to cover up at night. Stage 3 and 4, deepest and most restorative sleep. Blood pressure drops, breathing slows, tissue growth, repair occurs, and energy is restored. That's why if you work out a lot, you need sleep to get stronger, to get healthier. REM sleep. See it top right. Rapid eye movement, REM. I emphasize that. I think you'll figure out why. Is approximately 25% of the night. It provides the energy to the brain and body, supports daytime performance. Brain is active and dreams occur. Eyes move back and forth. Body becomes relaxed and muscles are turned off. Also, it's when you dream. Okay? It's when you dream. Secrets to good sleep. Avoid caffeine late in the day and always abstain from nicotine and alcohol. Caffeine and nicotine can delay sleep, and alcohol may interrupt sleep. Do not go to bed hungry or stuffed. Okay? AKA eat something, but at least 2 hours, 3 hours before bed. Your discomfort might keep you awake. Also, limit how much you drink before bed to prevent you from disruptive middle of the night trips to the toilet. AKA, don't drink a lot of water. If you have trouble sleeping, avoid taking naps. Do not exercise during the last 3 hours before bedtime. Okay? Exercise is great. Right before sleep, bad. Secrets to good sleep. Establish a regular bedtime routine that allows you to calm down and let your brain know it's time to sleep. Don't use your bed for anything other than sleeping. Don't do homework or watch TV in your bed so you associate your bed only with sleep. If you read books or stay awake, forcing yourself awake in a bed, when it's actually time for you to go to sleep, your brain's like, nah, we don't sleep in here. We look at a computer in here. Other secrets to good sleep. Make your sleep environment as pleasant and comfortable and quiet and dark as you need it. If you can't go to sleep for 30 minutes, don't stay in the bed tossing and turning. I'm guilty of that. Get up and involve yourself in a relaxing activity like listening to soft music or reading until you feel sleepy again. I do sleep better if I'm tossing and turning, and then I'm like, oh, if I read this book for 20 minutes, I'll actually pass out. Okay? Don't fight it. Listen to your body. Regular physical activity can promote better sleep. I sleep better when I exercise. I just have to do it. It helps you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. But timing is important. Don't exercise too close to bedtime. You might not be too energized to fall asleep. Okay? Other secrets. If you have difficulty sleeping, talk to your doctor. Sleep is important. Identify that treating underlying causes can help you get the sleep you deserve. Also, if you don't need to talk to a doctor, turn off your electronics. Turn off your cell phone, or if you have it turned off, put it where you can't reach it. At least an hour before you fall asleep. Get rid of that thing. Doesn't matter how many social medias you have. You don't need to look at it until the morning or at all. Okay? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Sleep smart tips for teens. Sleep is food for the brain. Get enough of it. Get it when you need it. Even mild sleepiness can hurt your performance, from taking school exams to playing sports and video games. Lack of sleep can make you tired, feel depressed, irritable, and angry. Who's irritable when they're tired? This guy. Okay? Quit it. Go to sleep. Smart tips. Learn how much sleep you need to function at your best. I need at least 7 hours. You should awaken refreshed, not tired. Most adolescents need, like I said, 8.5 to 10 hours of sleep each night. Know when you need to get up in the morning. Calculate when you need to go to bed. If you wake up every day at 6 in the morning, that means you go to sleep by 9:30 to get 8.5 hours. In case you're wondering, get into the bright light as soon as possible in the morning, but avoid it in the evening. Light helps signal the brain when you should wake up and when you should prepare to sleep. Light is good. Relax before going to bed. Avoid heavy reading, studying, or computer games within 1 hour going to bed. Don't fall asleep with the television on. Flickering light, stimulating content can inhibit restful sleep. If you work during the week, try to avoid working late hours. Well, sometimes you can't avoid that, but do the best you can. End of slideshow. Here we go. How does, get my big head out of the way there, how does sleep directly affect your immunity? Let's listen to a TED Talk. Oops. Let's see if...
Often when we're sick, typically what we want to do is just curl up in bed and go to sleep. And in part, what we're trying to do is sleep ourselves well, because there's a very intimate association between our sleep health and our immune health. We know that individuals reporting less than 7 hours of sleep a night are almost 3 times more likely to become infected by the rhinovirus, otherwise known as the common cold. We also know that women sleeping 5 hours or less a night are almost 70% more likely to develop pneumonia. But we've also discovered that sleep can play a role in your successful immunization. So in one study, they took a group of individuals and they limited them to 4 hours of sleep a night for 6 nights. And in the other group, they gave them a full night of sleep each and every one of those nights. And then during that time period, they gave them a flu shot. And they measured the response to that flu shot. What they discovered is that in those individuals who were sleeping just 4 hours a night, they went on to produce less than 50% of the normal antibody response. So, in other words, if you're not getting sufficient sleep in the week or the days before you get your flu shot, it may render that vaccination far less effective as a consequence. What this tells us, and now what we're starting to learn, is that it's during sleep at night, including deep non-REM sleep, when we actually restock the weaponry within our immune arsenal. We actually stimulate the production of numerous different immune factors. And furthermore, the body actually increases its sensitivity to those immune factors. So you wake up the next day as a more robust immune individual. So when it comes to your immune system, you should perhaps think of sleep as one of the best health insurance policies that you could ever wish for.
All right, so we'll keep it here. Just a quick recap. Sleep, super important, okay? It makes you healthier, makes you focus, helps you learn. You guys got a quiz to do. All the answers are in the video, okay? It's 5 questions, 20 points each. For a grand total of, you guys do the math, say it, 100, Mr. Zebel. So get it done, right? Do it. Peace.